Hello! Today I'm going to give you 5 tips to improve your sitting trot. First thing I want you to think about is your pelvic position. So you want to find neutral. So if your pelvis is tilted forward like this, I'm also going to demonstrate this later. So if your pelvis is tilted forward like this, it's going to restrict your hip movement. So then it will be a lot more difficult to follow the horse's movement. Of course, you also don't want to be rounding your back. So you want to find the middle position. So you don't want to be sitting with your back arched like this. So now you can really see how tense I become and I start bouncing. So now I'll just find my pelvic position. And now this is a lot better. I want you to know that I had a child 6 months ago, so this definitely is not perfect, what I'm showing, but hopefully you can still see the difference. The next thing I really want you to focus on is your breathing. So often we tend to really hold our breath when we are riding, when we're really concentrating. So I want you to really focus on breathing deeply. A really good mental image is that you're breathing to your lower back, especially if you tend to arch your back like this, to really thinking about breathing into your lower back and expanding your lower back helps a lot. The next thing I want you to focus on is looking forward. Often we tend to look down, and this will definitely disrupt our balance, and we often also start leaning forward. So really concentrate on looking forward and carrying yourself. Fourth thing is your pelvic movement. So your pelvis needs to move so that you can really follow the horse's movement. So what you can think about to find that correct movement from your pelvis is pedaling backwards with your hips. That really helps me to find that correct movement from my pelvis. So what you also want to do in sitting trot is gently engage your core. So if I'm too relaxed, then this is going to happen. So now there's just too much movement in my spine. So I really need to find that gentle engagement to stabilize myself. I'm still working on that after my pregnancy. But I have another video about that, so check them out. I'll link them in the description.
So you might have noticed that tip number 3 was missing, so here it comes. Try not to squeeze with your glutes, with your inner thighs, with your knees, and just with your legs in general. That will definitely make your sitting trot so much more difficult. I have another video coming about legs in sitting trot, so stay tuned for that.
By the way, I have an ebook, Tackle the Bounce, so if you haven't downloaded it yet, check the link in the description and download your own copy. Also, my online course, Transform Your Riding Position, is starting soon. So you can already join the wait list. I'll put the link also in the description. I'll see you next time. Bye.